Okay.
Sound check for Godzilla Pizza. All right, here we are. It's Memorial Day weekend. How's it going? Welcome to the Wild Dog Arcade. I am Ed.
And I'm Gary.
And yes, we have arrived. It is Godzilla time. Plus, talking about Dune pinball as well.
Yeah, actually, we went down to the Ulek store, or Ulek Pinball and Classic Arcade down in Monroe, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
They recently did an expansion, so we hadn't been down there since they took over another space. But they also got Dune, so we thought we'd get down there and get our hands on it.
Yeah.
Especially when we got there, we had our hands on it without anybody there.
Yeah.
It was nice. So
Yeah,
we got
yeah.
some good time on Dune to get a good feel for it.
Yep.
So,
And you can also watch that on YouTube. We shot a whole video on the gameplay of Dune and
a little bit of the tour of the arcade as
Yep,
well.
that's right.
But it's mostly us just playing the game, so it's just gameplay. We didn't put our thoughts in it, so we thought we'd share those here with all of our friends out there tonight.
That's right.
So
for you, Cat Mix, and for you, our grand. How's it going, guys? And Game Club Central for you too.
yeah, we love your thoughts. Thank you.
Yes, well, we have lots of thoughts.
Oh, yeah,
We do. And lots of love to give out too.
Yeah.
Firewing, how's it going? How's it going?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, before we jump into all of that, a couple of bits of pinball news. And in fact, speaking of barrels of fun, they have distributed it in Europe. Finally.
Yep, they've got some that made their early.
Yeah,
Bits.
so
thank you there, Game Club. for the 14 bits.
Oh man, I didn't even hear the call out come in. Thanks for that. Yeah. But yeah, one of them has arrived at the European Pinball Championships, the EPC, taking place from May 28th to June 1st in Austria. Who had just won Eurovision, by the way. Woo!
Yeah.
And also, I heard that one.
Yep. Yeah.
Thank you for the 86 bits there, by the way. Really appreciate that. Awesome. I'm trying to think here. Oh, and the machine will also be available for the public at the weekend's Fantasy Basel, the Swiss Comic Con in Switzerland. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And final annoying news, because Harry Potter keeps coming back, popping up in the news, but evidently, I think the long story short is it's not gonna be delayed as much as they thought they originally were going to.
Yeah.
That's basically all you need to know.
Yeah.
Back
we
and
won't
forth,
be buying one. We won't be playing it.
No,
so,
we have no plans. You know the rest. You know why. J.K. Rowling, you know,
all that. So
yeah. But anyhow, we're going to play something much more less stomach turning, Godzilla.
Yeah.
Because he'll eat you out. Wait, eat
Whoa!
you up and down.
Hey now.
Oh, I didn't mean to say the out.
Yeah.
But you'll turn inside out after you get eaten. How's that? Does that sound better? There's no delay button. There's no go back and say that again.
Yeah, there isn't a
There's
3-second
no
delay.
Wheel, you know, that's it. So it's
anyway,
Sunday.
I think it's time for some Godzilla pinball.
Before I dig myself into a
Deeper hole.
deeper. Well, you know, I provide entertainment for all you fine folks out there, and if I can't fix that one, then by golly, I won't. So I stand by that statement.
It's on the internet. It's forever now. Right?
Yeah, you know, I've said worse things. Let's just put it that way. Oh, Godzilla! All right, here we go.
We have just learned that Godzilla has made landfall.
Well, yeah, Dune Pinball, kind of a crazy game.
Yeah. So aesthetically, it's very on point with its theme. I mean, it looks like Dune Pinball. The sound package is really very Dune. We actually just watched Dune 2 last night. We hadn't actually watched it.
For research purposes.
Research, yes.
Well, that was a good movie.
Yeah. And boy, they definitely took inspiration from the anxiety-driving music and sound in the movie.
Yeah.
In the pin. So.
For sure. They hit that pretty good.
Yeah.
You can tell.
There are definitely some tight shots in the game. And it does definitely play more like a Barrels of Fun, so slower than like our Godzilla and Stern. So things happen a little different pacing. So.
A little bit different. And it's funny because you can kind of convey a lot from what the characters had to say without really saying a whole lot. Like you kind of felt what the turmoil was in a lot of instances where there really wasn't a whole lot of exposition involved. So that was pretty good writing in that respect.
Yeah. But as far as the gameplay, it was definitely slower. I think that they could use some of the coil settings turned up a little bit because they were some of the ramps are pretty steep and the ball kind of went up kind of slow on a few of them.
Yeah.
I hope there's some coil settings you can up that a little bit if you own one. Definitely seems like it's a fun game. I think it would be much better in a home environment just due to the sound aesthetics and the rules.
It's a different kind of gameplay, and like you said, the rule set, which by the way they're still working on. It's still in.
It's still got big disclaimers on it about unimproved. Stuff.
The assets might change in this game later on.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I have the feeling with the Kong and the Harry Potter announcements, they ended up releasing sooner than they anticipated.
Yeah. That was close. Oh, that wasn't though. That's okay. This is my warm-up round anyway.
All in all, it seems like a pretty good game. I don't know if we'd be into buying one.
Yeah, I think
It seems not quite strong enough for either of us, I think.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting that they decided to go that route, and I can see why they did it because it looks pretty obvious, right? You got the worm coming up and all that.
Yeah.
And,
They did a good job with a
you
lot
know,
of the game
tension.
elements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the game elements that involved tension was really well represented in the game itself.
Hopefully
And
something good can come from
it provides a different experience for sure. It kind of reminds me of what it felt like when I played Alien, let's say. Oh, damn. Oh. Ah, they give it to me still. But yeah.
If these attacks do not subside, the building will fall.
I think for us, Gary and I kind of prefer sort of the action-packed stuff that you would typically get from a Stern machine.
The pacing, more
Right.
than anything.
Right. Not so much of rule sets per se, but the pacing of the gameplay, you know, the layout itself, etc.
Yeah, it felt a lot. Gameplay style felt a lot like Labyrinth. So
Yeah.
Version of Godzilla.
yeah, Barrels of Fun. I think their MO is they're going to make one version of the game.
It seems Godzilla has a
They don't do the Pro Premium and LE like Stern.
I kind of like
Jersey
that, to be
Jack.
honest.
It's like you get one game, you're going to pay more for it, but everybody's
Right.
going to get the same game and same experience.
Right. That was close.
now there are jets incoming.
Yeah, I mean, this is only Barrels of Fun's second game. They had Labyrinth beforehand, and there's one version of it. They do sell accessories like the topper. You can buy a topper for it. But the gameplay isn't dependent on the topper. It's just interactive with the game, but it doesn't add stuff to the game.
A monster has been dispatched to New York. We can only speculate as to where.
I think also,
Godzilla
given the
will
fact that
strike
it is kind of a
next.
boutique company, that's sort of the norm, that they don't want to do like 5 million versions
And they're
of
a
one
startup.
game. Yeah, and they're a
basically.
startup on top
Yeah.
of that too. Yeah, good point. Yeah.
Godzilla has destroyed the bridge.
Like on Labyrinth, the topper on theirs is interactive with the game. There are three of the Muppet puppets up on the top move around and will talk with call-outs and stuff. It's interactive with the game,
Yeah.
but it's not like the Stern toppers where there is unlockable content when you buy the topper.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that whatsoever. Uh-oh. Oh well. Warm up round.
It's not DLC, it's just integrated into the game. So it's mostly, and toppers in general are, for most people, are mostly just decoration. Like we can't do it up here with our ceiling, it's too low. So you know,
Yeah.
that's good for us because we can buy a game instead of 4 toppers. Yeah, because basically we got 4 Stern machines. If we bought a topper for every one of them, we already bought another Pro.
You might be able to get away with cramming some of them in here because you have the beam kind of a little bit more. You
Depends
got
on
6
the
more
shape,
inches,
the height.
but that's the
yeah.
problem.
I mean,
Yeah.
Rick and Morty had a topper. We had it on initially, but then we got a couple of more games, and the positioning didn't work out to where I could have it in there.
Yeah.
Because it was shaped enough that it would go up through the peak between the joists.
Yeah,
But,
flex too.
but it had to be in exactly the right spot to do that.
Yeah.
You will hand over Earth's resources immediately.
It also helped that it was made out of plastic,
Yeah.
basically.
I think I would rather, in general, just have another game.
Yeah,
Colony of
I have to agree with that.
Ready.
Variety is the spice of life. And then the argument would be, well, you got variety of stuff from that one game. Well, I don't want to have to pay for extra money for that.
Yeah, these
You know?
games aren't cheap.
Oops. Oh, hey, hi. We'll do it this way. Oh.
Oh,
Being deployed to deal
Well,
with
that-
Godzilla.
I love when I start games sometimes and I'm like, oh, I did better on the warm-up than I did my first go at it on stream.
yep.
That's usually how it goes. It's so annoying.
It's because you're warming up. You're not talking. Not paying,
That's true.
You're not multitasking.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. There we go. Finally got
I
that.
can't believe what I'm seeing. A giant robot version of Godzilla.
The nice thing about Godzilla 2 is that there's a lot of things you can decide to do and come back to.
Kaiju battle is lit.
Of course, it is lit. Hold on. There. Oh, that's okay. I see what you mean. I have to get in the scoop.
Yep. Kaiju battle's lit, and then you could stack the Mecha Godzilla on top of it.
Okay. That one's a little too close for comfort.
The shield is down.
The shield is down. I know I got sidetracked. I'm having a hard time hitting the scoop, so I'll just start hitting other things, yeah. Oh crap.
Godzilla must be stopped.
Oh,
That's okay. Damn it. Finally.
no.
Okay, good. I got one of them back. Oh, quick little rebound. There we go. Oh, that was close.
Come on, hit something.
I did. I hit some stuff.
Oh,
There, got that.
Godzilla has been
hit the drain.
those powers.
No, I got something else. You missed it.
TNA, I just gotta basically open it up, clean it, make sure stuff's adjusted. I had actually done quite a shop out on it not too long ago with new sling mechanism, plungers and coil sleeves, and also flipper rebuild. So it should be pretty good. Just needs to get cleaned up, pulled out, photographs taken, and loaded. It's on my list of things to do tomorrow. Let's get the photos taken so I can list it. Figured didn't want to worry about rushing get it out this weekend because tons of people are out. We're off on vacation and out for the Memorial Day holiday, so
Here's we traveled back in time to Ball Run.
everybody here is like going up to their lake cabins and things this weekend.
Yeah. Must be nice. I mean, I've been on a lake, beach house before. Sure, it's got the same effect to it.
We are tallying
I
up.
open my mouth up. The moment I do, I just suck. I'm gonna let you do all the talking in the next 10 minutes.
Ed needs to get warmed up properly.
Yeah.
Buildings throughout the city are being damaged.
But yeah, we'll just get it and we'll move it on. We don't have a game in mind, so we're just going to move it on so we have room for it and the budget available for when the right game comes up. Yeah. Open mouth, insert Godzilla breath.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I guess if we were playing D&D, it'd be open mouth, insert dragon's breath.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh.
That was the stupidest bounce ever.
Return after these messages.
Generally, Firewing, I'm not a big fan of shipping things because I don't want to pack it up. You know, and I don't want to get it on pallets and strap it and ship it, all that. Even if they had like somebody that was willing to come in and ship it and it's fully insured, you know.
At least I got that.
But generally, for me, I like to go put my hands on a game before I buy it. So, in general.
That's a good general rule of thumb.
Because, you know, you want to poke under the hood. You want to look at the underside of the playfield, look at the state of the electronics. I mean, newer games aren't as bad. Old games, though, you want to look at, like, are the connectors crispy and things like that.
There we go.
I wouldn't believe it if I wasn't seeing it with my own eyes. A giant robot.
I just can't win.
Ed's got a cold start going on.
Of Earth is approaching.
It's really annoying.
The damage
You,
to
you,
the
you get
city
yourself
is
ready and hyped.
astronomical.
Oh, it's because we're on later. That's what it is. We didn't start at 7 o'clock today.
Oh no!
That's what I'm going to blame it on.
Excuses are flying.
Yeah. Either way, this is what I'm going to say.
Secret skill shot.
After ball 3 is done, I'm going to go take a quick break.
Yeah.
That's what I know.
Is gone.
I don't know. Spooky machines don't tend to survive very long in locations. They go in and they take them out.
Another city.
So
The damage to the city is astronomical.
I don't see why
It's-
not.
it's-
It depends on how big they are and if they want to expand, and all that. I mean, it's still in demand as far as I know.
but it comes down to
Get ready.
the reliability of Spooky versus Stern. A lot of
Yeah.
companies will be like, I don't want to mess with boutique companies.
Right.
I mean, of all the machines out there, Stern has like the highest durability because they've been around the longest. Barrels of Fun seems to make really good stuff. Good quality things. I think Barrels of Fun's using all standard Williams Ballymax, so
Who's that?
that I don't pig. How
Thank
you
you.
doing? Thank you for that.
Appreciate that. Follow.
Godzilla is heading towards the power line.
Damn it. Okay, good.
Godzilla's spots are starting to glow.
Nah. Oh,
One almost knocked the other one out.
I know. Oh,
Oh,
oh.
yeah, we've done this weekend. We've had a fairly relaxing weekend. We went down to ULEC and put that video up on YouTube with the gameplay of Dune. Otherwise, today we were actually just working on some other video stuff. I'm working on an animation bit. I'm working on trying to animate the first chapter of my book for promotional reasons.
All right. Brilliant recovery. I'm gonna take my quick little break.
We are tallying up the damage
Get my
done to the
psych
city.
going. I want to psych myself up.
Get some caffeine in the body,
Yeah,
or some beer to loosen you up.
maybe.
Yeah.
I have to decide which here in a moment.
Yeah, which is better,
This is the Stern
to be
Radio
loose
Network.
or to be amped? Come on. All right, here we go. Tokyo.
Breaking news.
All right.
I'm getting reports that Godzilla has reappeared nearby.
Shoot the ramps to light battle.
Okay, good.
I've just been handed another ball.
All right, got to get in the ramps here. There's one. Got to hit 3 of these white arrows to get a kaiju. I guess it's 2 on to start with. Almost. Oh, there we go. Kaiju battle. All right. Hey, I got the goat. Meh.
Choose your battle. Tiger.
Gigan.
Godzilla versus Gigan. Even the mighty Godzilla can save your planet. That is all.
All right, let's see if I can get this out of the ramp. Nope. All right, let's keep hitting these ramps. Geigen's always the one I usually start with because it's basically left ramp, right ramp, and the ball funnels right down to the opposite flipper. So if you can get in a groove, you can do pretty good at this one.
Godzilla is giving Geigen a beating.
Geigen, final blow.
Godzilla is headed towards the bridge.
There we go, scoop.
Anguirus joins the battle.
Got Anguirus.
Godzilla appears to be getting
And a power up. All right, let's collect 3 times bonus. I'm gonna stay in Tokyo, but I want to finish the city.
Godzilla now controls Tokyo. Destruction jackpot builds.
Laser cannon. Whoa, no. Give me a bad bounce there.
We can't tell what's happened yet. We'll send a report as soon as we know.
As soon as we know. When will that be? All right. 110, ball 1. It's an okay start.
It is my expert opinion that the ball should be returned.
All right, I've got a couple of things lit. Let me get that laser cannon.
Ghidorah has been dispatched to Tokyo.
All right, destruction jackpot.
Godzilla is heading this
All right.
way.
All right, here we go.
Get ready in
3,
2,
2, 1.
There we go.
Distraction jackpot.
All right. I think
All right.
the thing I love about this game. Go ahead, Gary.
I was just going to say, I was waiting for the light show to end.
The thing I like about this game is the shots are well placed.
Godzilla is
There's not a whole lot of things to get in the way because a lot of games, at least from what I've seen lately, there's a lot of toys, a lot of routes, a lot of things to do, and it's not like there's nothing to do in Godzilla, but your shots are kind of just back there, that don't have a whole lot of interference with the speed.
Godzilla multi-ball. There's 1, 2. Will it collect a third? Oh my God, it did it! Doesn't usually do that. Usually knocks at least one of them off.
But then it becomes impossible to hit all 3 usually.
All right, I've got the ball save, extra ball going here, so I'll save that for when I'm about to lose the second to last ball. My
double jackpot.
Oh, I didn't do it because both of them drained.
Yeah, you drain them pretty quick on that
Yeah.
one, unfortunately.
We will
It
return
only
after these messages.
It's easier to do it when they go in the outline because you have more time.
Yeah.
But that one, both of them drained on me, so it was kind of like the game was like, ha. Oh, by the way, when we played Dune pinball on yesterday, the game caught Ed cheating.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a ball save moment in the game. I think it only happens when you're on ball 3. I'm pretty sure of that anyway. It tells you have to put the hand in your put your hand in the box. God, I can't talk tonight.
Yeah.
Jesus. Anyway, like in the movie, it's part of the
The pain
plot.
box.
It's the pain box. So the idea is you have to keep your hand on the action button.
Uh-huh.
You cannot remove it, but you have to play the game with one hand.
Yeah, there's one shot you have to try to hit with one hand.
Oh, was that what it was? I was
Yep.
trying to figure out where to shoot.
There's a purple shot that is lit that it wants you to hit.
Ah, okay. Well, I wished I knew that before, but at any rate, I didn't. So what happens is, if you do any kind of second hit right away after your first hit when you do your flippering, it's going to catch it and say that what do you have, a third hand or something?
Yeah,
It
something
actually
like
says
that.
on
It
there.
actually said that. Basically, if you're hitting the flippers on either side too close to each other, it goes, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You're
Now,
cheating.
I think you can still do the chin trick on there as long as you're very careful, and I mean very careful not to use both hands at the same time. Because I would feel like that would be a little easier at least to do other than trying to do it with one hand, because then you're just like flailing like, panicking, and nothing ever gets done that way. And actually, let me ask Gary, do you remember what the shot was that was purple?
It was one of them on the left.
So depending on where the ball lands, Firewing, yes, it would be impossible unless you can post past it, and you probably could with one hand, but it would not be.
Yeah, that's where you use a lot of dead bounces to get the ball to the correct flipper and do that. So
Yeah.
it's a tough. I mean, it's obviously completely, utterly meant to be tough.
Right.
So because it basically
That's the
goes in
fun
the
of it.
outlane and it says, "Here's your pain box."
Yeah. Yeah, I liked it for sure. It's probably the one highlight well, other than the worm, that I remember the most from the game. Can you choose what hand to leave on the action button? Yeah.
Yeah. It's just one-handed play basically. You have to put your hand on the button to start it, but you have to hold it.
Although a very cool idea. I'm not sure how they would figure out. You are not using your left hand on that button. Now you die. I'm not sure how they would figure that out.
It'd have to be a Jersey Jack with cameras or something. it's like those sensors that read your eyes when you're driving your car.
Right. Yeah.
That-
They usually use those for truck drivers
yeah,
to make sure they're not falling
distracted
asleep
driving.
or distracted. Yeah.
A lot of them have them now for all the driver assistant stuff.
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
Okay.
Teslas have them. Rivians have them. Yeah.
So they'll detect if you're falling asleep, and then
If you're like looking down or paying attention. In fact, somebody was saying one of them that can actually see where your eyes are through polarized sunglasses.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
They can actually do eye
Infrared?
tracking through sunglasses.
wow,
Yeah.
like 007 high tech here.
Yeah.
Use your chin on the button the whole time, says Red Lancer. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Even if you have to use one hand.
Yeah, but Ed literally did that, but I think he just was too quick
I was too
between
quick.
flippers.
Yeah.
So you have to consciously not put the flippers too close together.
I'm sure there's like a time signature they know about.
There's just some logic there. It's like, did the left and the right flipper get pushed within a certain amount of time?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably not that, high tech of a
Complicated.
feature. Yeah.
For that shot, which hand would be optimal to leave on the action button? Probably your less dominant
I don't know.
hand.
I can't guarantee that it's the same shot over and over because we only got it a couple of times.
I guess it depends on what you're most confident with. Also, where do you feel like the ball's most likely going to land when it comes out of the machine? That's probably another thing to ask yourself. If it comes out towards your right flipper, obviously leave the left, hand on the action button, and vice versa. Or just do the chin method.
Oh, thank you for chucking that right
Or
down the
knee.
middle.
Gary does the knee method on the action button.
Yeah, I just doop
He
my
has
knee up there.
that's his optimal height and body type.
We are tallying
My
damage
tall
done to
body
the
is
city thus far.
not quite optimal.
Firing, I don't know if it's always the same or not. We just got our hands on the game and we played a decent amount of games, but I only got that mode once.
Yeah.
And I pulled my hand off of it.
Yeah, I'm like,
I-
wait a minute,
I
Gary.
went and pushed the button like a button, and then
Yeah.
then the mode failed. So
And that was the only time you got it, huh? That's weird. I guess you have to hit maybe you have to hit a certain thing on your way.
I don't know what the qualifiers are for
Yeah,
that. I mean,
nor do
it's
I.
a brand new game. We're not that familiar with the rules, so
Yeah. Oops, I just drank your drink. Here you go.
Godzilla is headed towards the power line.
But that would make logical sense if it did move throughout the whole
or if each one's
randomly.
just in a different. I doubt it
Yeah.
moves because otherwise it'd be impossible. But it might not be in the same spot each time it
That's what I
happens.
mean. Yeah. Unless it's designated, they've got an actual designated shot there, and it's also labeled on the playfield. I don't even recall that.
It was one of the ones that changed colors because it was purple during that mode.
Mm-hmm.
Defying us is a mistake.
You can look at the video and
And analyze. Here, I'll look up. I'll grab the Dune playfield real quick so I can look at it closer again.
it's not a. I am pretty sure it's not a dedicated insert for that.
Okay. I'm just curious about the other things too to talk about as well, though.
Final hour for the people of
I won't look it up for the purposes of saying, "See, I told you so. I told you so." I believe you. Or do I? No, just kidding. I don't. I believe you.
I saw the. I saw that. I saw your 3D printed. Ed showed me the pictures of the kit that you had bought for the foam dart gun.
Oh yeah. Print your own dart blaster to punish me. More like punish the squirrels in our backyard because there's so many of them. We have a dedicated water squirter pump thing.
Or when Ed talks over me. Yeah.
Well, it was a better upgrade versus BBs because I had this little plastic BB thing. And none of them
my
hurt.
gosh.
None of them was shooting fast enough to hurt the things. In case you're wondering at home, I wouldn't do that. But it was kind of like, I think I'd rather squirt them with water. It's a little more satisfying, plus easier to actually hit them with it.
Okay.
Trying to find a clear shot of the playfield. It's hard to find one. Here we go. I think I found a good one. Kind of. Oh, this one's not letting me pinch and zoom.
Yeah, I hate that on websites that restrict
Yeah.
the ability to zoom in.
Will this let me do it? Kind of. Oh, it's so slow though. Oh, it's the same website.
Kaiju battle ready.
Alright, here we go. Maybe I found a better one. Oh, here we go. Now I can see things. Yay! So the things on the Dune machine, the game attractions, as they are known on Barrels of Fun's promo page here, interactive ball eating sandworm, which everyone knows about. Harkman Harvester, shoot the jump ramp.
Harkonnen.
Oh, thank you,
Harkonnen.
Harkonnen. Oh, right,
Harkonnen. The Harkonnens. Yeah.
Harko Man.
Yeah. No, it's not Harkoman.
All right, I can read. I assure you, I really can. Shoot the jump ramp to damage and destroy the harvester. So that was the little ramp that we were having a tough time to go up
Yes.
because you had to go through the worm and also had the thing up there.
And it's
up.
a real. Oh.
And it's a tight shot. Too.
Yeah. Well, and the ramp is about that long and like almost vertical.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Hey there, Vivi. How you doing? We're doing all right. We're talking about Dune pinball. We were over at Ulick Arcade in Monroe, Michigan, yesterday playing that. So it was a lot of fun. I'm just looking through all the different features of the game. I'm reminiscing it as Gary is doing his optimal best on Godzilla.
I would not say optimal best.
His personal best. I don't know. Hey there, Pat.
Far from personal best.
Sorry you missed the show. That's okay. Ohio started off good and fell apart. Aww. Made it to B division in the qualifier, then bombed out today. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Well, what I will say, though, is when we walked into Ulick to go play Dune yesterday, your names were all over the machines, like Grand Champion and all this and that. So, congrats on that, being pretty much the local champ there. But I'm sure you had a lot of fun when you could. So, exactly, you made it there. That's a very good point, Red Lancer. The very fact that you got as far as you did is definitely an accomplishment. Over the last month, Godzilla has become one of my favorite games. Says VD. I knew it was good, but man, it's great. Yeah, I was telling folks earlier. I think what makes it so fun are a couple of factors. One, it's once you get dialed into this game, you can go places and scores that you never thought you could before, and still be very satisfied and challenged by it every time. I've learned a lot, I think, from just getting better at my personal play from just this game alone, and being really engaged with it from day one. Honestly, from day one, we really loved the game. But to this day, it's still way up there for sure.
Missed it.
You didn't knock my Dune GC down, did you?
No. We haven't. We played it a number of times, but we were mostly like looking at the game and figuring out the shot stuff. You probably played it a lot more than we have, since it's local to you, and you go. I know you go multiple times a week. What I did.
That machine almost moved to multiple states there. Couldn't quite get that rebound. Excuse me. Talon half darts. Okay. Even better. More pain for me.
Vivi, yes, we did. We actually got invited to the Stern Media Day to go play that a few weeks back. So we did a nice video on that
awesome.
over there. So if you get a chance to check out the other videos on our YouTube. But yeah, no, we got a good chance to play it. So
yeah, it was an honor and a privilege to be there. Let me tell you. Never in a million years would I thought I'd be sitting there going, I'm in the headquarters of some major video game company. Well, whatever it is, video game, pinball, whatever. It's like amazing. The color change is so cool on it though, from day to night. Oh, on Dune, yeah. Yeah, we got a chance to
tank
do a couple
multi-ball.
of those
All right,
things.
here we go.
Oh, we got a tank multi-ball? All right. I got to do some different shots. I kind of did a couple of modes on there, and I saw some change in the background, because that's another neat feature about Barrels of Fun Pins, is they've got that screen in the back of the machine, in the back of the playfield in specifics.
yeah,
That also interacts with what's going on the screen and so forth. Really neat feature in a game, in a pinball machine. Like you had a ball save still on.
Yeah, I know, because it just basically served me the ball down the middle.
Right, the best.
Ed's favorite thing in a game. Oh, that was a weak tank attack multi. Oh my God.
Yeah, it was nice. They even served us food while we were there. I mean, it was great.
Yeah, we basically had the kind of the run of the place. We got a good tour on that.
Yeah.
They'd have like a 30-minute session where Keith Elwin talked about the game. So yeah, we got 3 different videos up on YouTube out of that trip. So that was definitely well worth it for us. All right, Ed.
Okay.
Now I'll take my small break.
All right. Go take a break. But I'll be here. Oh, yeah. I mean, you never know. They had a variety of content creators that were there. One was the podcast. One was it was Cool Toy was another one. I think they do mostly YouTube stuff and things like that. The other ones that we didn't really know. You got so much to do, but we were ran into a bunch of cool folks while we were there and talked to a few of them, and it was a lot of fun. Just as much fun as that. They all. All right. I think the other thing that was really neat about it too was seeing that tour, because Gary and I, we got to see Jersey Jack's factory tour before, and it was definitely a really cool experience as well. But man, seeing Stearns was like 3 times the size basically of the Jersey Jack one, and I don't know. It's also a brand new building too. That's the other thing that was really unique about it. I don't know if it was like state of the art or whatever, but they definitely had all of their ducks in a row of what they were doing in the factory process of everything. I mean, yeah, you never know. All right, I'm gonna mulligan that one. Oh no! I know. Here, we'll turn to the Japanese.
Godzilla has been spotted again.
Oh gosh. Oh, hey, somehow. I don't know how I did that there. I guess I airballed it a little bit and I caught in the side there when I plunged it. Or it's hitting something else. Interesting. Oh. That was pretty bad. Let's see what we can do to recover some. Oh my gosh. Why am I starting off so cold? I'm going to play through this round and see what happens. That's usually what happens, right? The more you think about your game, the worse it is. It's kind of annoying about that with pinball, at least for me anyway. I don't know about you guys. The other thing that also is a hindrance is the whole like waiting for your turn thing to get back into the rhythm again. I mean, it's like I don't feel like I want to be at baseball and I'm a relief pitcher. You know, I do my thing, throw a couple strikes, sit back down, and then wait for a while, and then finally go again, hoping to God that I didn't get cold. I'm still warm, you know, that kind of thing. All right. Like right now, I'm so cold, I'm freezing. But I'm talking. See, that's the problem. That's the conundrum we have here. Told me I was the king of monsters of the restarts. Yeah, I know. I like that call out too. I'm definitely one of those. I've heard that call out many times. And that's okay. That's what makes it fun, right? They recognize that it is a painful process to play games sometimes that you want to at your leisure and your decided skill level and performance. And it's much like any kind of competitive sport out there. It's just as unpredictable and filled with luck than as it is with skill. All right, one more mulligan. I swear to God, this is the last mulligan. Cross my heart, hope to die. There we go. Got it. It's also sometimes hard to kind of plug into the timing when you're off a little bit by a tiny bit here and there. But we will manage. It's all about adaptability, right? Especially when that happens too. Oh. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I was going to accept my fate and cry, but you gave me mercy. All right, here we go. Not quite.
Are being deployed to deal with Godzilla.
Oh, crap. Oh!
Shoot the scoop.
They want me to shoot the scoop. I'll try to shoot the scoop. There we go. Here we are.
Commence monster selection.
We're gonna do the Gigan.
All right, I've returned.
Here we go.
Not even the mighty Godzilla can save your Godzilla swatted that jet out of the sky.
Back down again. Oh. Sounds like the Pacific Rim sound.
Oh. Yeah, that scoop is as bad as left. It's 100% or off 100%. Yep. Yeah, the left ramp will rattle if you don't hit it square.
Astronomical.
I didn't know that happened.
Hey, wonder
Pat.
how you doing?
Wonder how you been. Ugh. Well, that was ball one, so who will? Oh well, oh well. There we go.
Godzilla is heading this way.
Godzilla is heading this way.
Destruction jackpot is lit.
Destruction jackpot.
In 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was trying.
Everything was trying to be mean to me. All right, here we go. Oddly enough, I think this is my first Godzilla multiple right now, tonight. But a good way to start, right?
Double jackpot.
Nice.
Joins the battle.
Give me a break. There we go. Did give me a break. Cool. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Godzilla's spikes are starting to glow.
And that is what you call the chin technique. Oh. That I blame that one on Pat. Right when that song happened,
Then he loses
I
control.
lost. Yes. But thank you for the 50 bits. I think. No, thank you, Pat. I appreciate that.
Ay,
Has been dispatched to Tokyo.
All right. I like the emote there.
Return after these.
All right, here we go. Ball 3, and probably another try after this ball 3, unless something amazing happens on this ball. Which good, you know, good. It's pinball, right?
Mesa online.
Never give up. Never surrender.
Exactly.
Everyone evacuate the area.
I think this is, yep, destruction
Destruction
jackpot.
jackpot ready.
Yeah, that's usually what happens, right? Or
Right.
the hope.
2, 1. Godzilla has been thrown into a rage. Godzilla's attacks just seem to be bouncing off of him.
I wasn't trying to do that.
This is an
Yeah, if you're on mobile, you're probably on a big delay there, Pat.
into dust.
He claims he hit it when he started multi-ball.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. That is a valid explanation, not an excuse. I accept that. Oops.
Mecha Godzilla multi-ball. Silver Ion, Dune. Dune's an interesting game. The aesthetics on it are great. I mean, they did a really good job of making it look and feel like Dune. Sound design's really good. Some of the shots are kind of tight. I wish it had a little bit snappier lower flippers, because some of the shots are pretty long and with long ramps. I could see if you get any sort of heat in the coil, it could have an issue.
Oh, no.
A little bit slower play style than our Stern collection here.
There we go.
Otherwise, impressions are pretty good. I mean, it's early in the code. There were lots of things that were labeled, pending licensor approval.
New York.
How's it going, Hired Peanut?
A monster has been dispatched.
Silver Ion,
to
what's
New
going
York.
on?
Reports are coming in that
Yeah, to echo what Gary said, I think the thing that intrigues me the most with Dune is it's a unique theme, and it's done quite well in terms of like the aesthetics, the lighting, you name it,
Yeah.
theme, theme integration, I should say.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they obviously are going for really good thematic matching of the game to the IP. Like Labyrinth,
Yeah.
they did a really good job on. This one, they've done a good job on. So they're definitely heavily paying attention to that.
the bridge is out, and here comes the train.
Oh,
I can't
crap.
watch. Bridge attack multi-ball.
Skode still sending a bunch of shots to the subway scoop. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it did come out of the scoop a lot, and there was a noise in there where it's going to let you know the ball's going to shoot out of the scoop that goes boop boop. It
Yeah, I like that noise.
It sounds just like the one in Alien. There's a sound in Alien that's exactly the same.
It's a very satisfying sound, too.
Yeah. Oh,
Not as satisfying as that shit is now.
ball knocks it into the out lane.
Oh, well. That's pinball!
Godzilla.
Let's see, destructions.
Destruction jackpot.
Destruction jackpot ready. Get ready in 3, 2.
That's your gripe? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that there's definitely diverters and stuff they have all over the place in that game, so maybe they're just not all implemented correctly.
Damn it.
It seems like it'd be a good game for home use, where you got to learn all the shots and learn all the ruls.
We can't tell what's happened yet. We'll send a
I saved it and I
report
just
as soon
screwed
as we
myself
know.
because Upper Flipper had hit that instead. Yeah. Well, I have an extra ball at least.
Yes.
Word from this bird is you have another ball.
Skill shot.
There we go.
It seems Godzilla is powering up.
Level 2s are always kind of weak.
Pick your fight.
Alright. Picking my fight.
Power up is lit.
Yeah, I'll be
Subway
interested to
diverters,
see
subway
how the
diverters.
code develops on Dune. So.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about it too. It's pretty rough right now. Well, I shouldn't say pretty rough. It's rough. I'm not sure how far you can go, but
Pretty sure they rushed it out because of
Yeah.
the Kong and Harry Potter announcements were all coming on, so I think they rushed it out early.
right. Oh. Oh my god. There we go. There we go. Come on. That should have counted. Dang it.
It seems
Oh,
Godzilla
I'll go in
is
there.
powering up.
Not everything. Yeah, I mean, I was able to hit shots, but they are kind of hard to hit.
Yeah, some of them were tight. They would, I think Labyrinth overall had tighter shots across the board. This one had a
Yeah.
few, so
Yeah. I guess I kept deciding, like, oh crap.
It's incoming.
Oh. Okay, good. That the middle shot is so hard to hit on Dune that therefore everything else is tight, but not really.
Firewing, a game called Spectrum does that.
Oh.
Yeah, look up Spectrum on Pinside, and you can see it shoots it up between the middle.
There. Now it's at the right one. Because earlier someone was like, that's Manila Rampage. No, this is. Here we go.
Godzilla multi-ball.
Uh-oh. Down we go. Go back with your brothers and sisters. Yes. Good, another extra ball. I need it.
Extra ball!
Oh crap.
Yeah.
Holy smokes, jackpot. Mothra joins the battle.
Uh-oh. Oh, come on.
Double jackpot.
Oh, hey. Oh. Oh, come on! You would do that.
Godzilla is headed towards the power lines.
There we go.
Am I reading this right? Super jackpot.
Super jackpot.
Starting to go.
Come on. There we go. Nice.
Double ramps for double scoring
damn
and
it.
double drains. Oh wait, just
Don't jinx it. I pretty much almost did there.
Yeah.
Is gone.
Oh. Hey, what's this do? Oh, just rock shot.
Hopefully,
All right, destruction. Here we go.
come from all this destruction.
Oh, I know. Oof.
2.
What are you doing there? Oh, wrong way. Oh, shoot. Why did everything get quiet? I'm scared.
Yeah, I'm scared. The game isn't making any noise. It could be like Dirty Pool's King Kong's whose soundboard went out.
Godzilla has
106 people in the tournament. Holy moly.
Wow.
appears to be
And you got to meet Pez. Nice.
No, nice.
What? Monster Zero!
Yay! Pez is a great guy.
Yeah. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Let's take them both on.
Godzilla and Anguirus versus King Ghidorah and Giga. Fight.
Ding! Yeah,
Very
nice.
well. Since you
Very
will
well.
Cooperate. Unleash our ultra secret weapon.
Which is what?
Not Genie. That's my secret weapon right now.
The Tesla generator is under attack.
Oh, did you lose your soundboard on firepower?
Oh, really? Oh, no. I thought it was fixed. I guess it came back.
Or she fixed it, I think. So I
Oh.
wasn't sure what actually happened to it. Yeah, we met Pez. Yeah. We met him at Expo.
Yeah.
This is
Oh, temporarily. Got it. No worries.
Explain yourselves.
Explain myself. I was not confident. That's all. That's all, I swear. Don't kill me. See, I get another
And you got
multiple.
Mecha Godzilla.
I get to fight another day. I'm adapting. No. Oh, should have figured that was going to happen when I did that. Oh, well.
Oh, there's one.
There we go. I was trying to do that the whole time.
Godzilla's heat is building.
There we go. Oh, baby. No, come back. Yeah, there you go. No.
Oh,
Nope. All right.
right.
Kind of a decent run, I guess.
Oh, you lost a temporary during the
Oh.
stream. Okay, yeah, Monster Zero. All right.
Whew.
This is hit the green shots.
Taking control.
Green arrows.
And Godzilla.
Here we go.
Now, to unleash them upon Earth. Initiate the super magnetic ray device.
Free Godzilla and Rodan from the Exilian control.
Oh. Yep. Oh.
Ooh.
That was close.
All right, you've locked ball one. Now, you have a guaranteed victory multi-ball at least.
Yep. Oh, that was close again. Oh. Oh. You would do that. Oh, that backspin though.
Yeah, post passing doesn't work in this game because of the sheer amount of backspin. But this one's easy. If you want to get it over the other flipper, you just hit the
There
ramp,
we go.
and then it feeds it to the other side. So that's like the shortest way here.
Oh.
Almost.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, I had a brain fart just then.
Yeah, yeah. How many different multi-ball? There's Tank, Godzilla multi-ball, Mecha Godzilla.
There we go.
Let's see, Victory multi-ball, which there, and then I think the final Wizard mode of King of the Monsters, I think is a multi-ball.
Yeah. Yeah, that one is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's the saucer bridge multi-ball. Yeah, so many multi-balls.
Radios as loud as you can.
Well, I got a victory multi-ball out of it. Almost got through it.
Yep.
Here is not a mistake.
It is killing us. So many balls, I know. Well, we definitely had Magic Ball 3 on this game. Oh.
Yeah, there is a bunch of multi-balls.
Oh, fuck.
Godzilla has been thrown into a rage.
Well, that kind of sucked. Oh well. Oh, that sucked. That's almost.
It was teasing with the outlane.
Yeah, sure was there. Whoops. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, hey.
Backspin.
Damn it.
Oxygen
Oxygen
destroyer.
destroyer has been deployed.
Witness the dangerous dance of the pendulum. 8, 7.
See nothing to it, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Power up is lit.
Something big is about to happen.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
No. Bad.
GZ Mecha Tank Train Bridge Saucer Monster Zero Mecha again. Mecha again. One of T2 Battle Planet X and King of the Monsters. Yeah. There's a lot of different multi balls in this game.
Forza. Oh, come on.
Oh,
I can't get into that stupid scoop. It's so annoying. Ugh.
Is astronomical.
I need my headband now. Huh.
it's getting serious.
I know.
Why so serious?
Keep shooting.
All right. They'll have a con. Oh, nice. 90-person tourney. Whew. Man, there's just so many people now, huh?
Oh boy.
So need to learn how to play them. Yeah. That's what virtual bins are nice for. You get a chance to play those.
At least get to learn the rule structure.
Right, the feel of it and all that.
Yeah, so if you're a tournament player, I highly recommend at
Oh
least
my
setting
God,
up DPX on something. Just to learn rules.
There we go.
Excludes new
Freaking
games,
A.
obviously.
Had to work for that one.
It seems Godzilla has some help.
Yeah, I mean, we still haven't made it all the way through this game, and we've had it for a good amount of time, so...
London.
Oh, did I get rid of Tokyo? Oh, I guess I did. Okay.
London.
London.
London unit. Begin offensive maneuver.
Well, the virtual ones, VPX, are a recreation of the originals, and it uses, like,
Damage to the city is
anything
astronomical.
from, like, the 80s and 90s. It uses the original ROMs, so it's literally the same programming.
Godzilla has been thrown into a rage.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, physics notwithstanding, the rules when they run the ROM, at least you get the rule sets and stuff. The physics on a lot of the newer ones have gotten really pretty good. I mean, it's virtual pinball. It is still never going to have some of the randomness that a real game will, but they're a lot better than they used to be.
Oh, man. There we
But
go.
you also won't see new games coded in.
Now I
Some
gotta
people
take it
do
back.
make, games where they're tribute tables where they try to like code in like modern games, but those aren't the same.
I gotta get that scoop for the tank. It's hard to do. Oh, hey! Speaking of which. Oh, hey. Go into that.
Mesa cannon is lit. Super jackpot.
Yeah, they have like Iron Maiden. There's Deadpool, which is completely not the same rules. Let's see, there Guardians of the Galaxy has been coded from scratch. I'm trying to think through some of the other newer ones. Iron Maiden, as you mentioned there.
Oh, crud.
I guess I did. We don't have Batman 66 loaded on ours, so I didn't even know that one was out there.
On page. Oh, man.
Somebody was trying to do some stuff with Rush. There's been some other ones that people have been trying to do too. There is a Godzilla, Stern Godzilla, but running on the Sega Godzilla code.
Oh, I'm in the middle of this. Okay.
Yeah, you're in the middle of
I thought I was going to start it. Oopsie.
no.
Oh.
Mesa online.
Patience.
Ooh,
I know. I was flirting
I
with.
thought you
Working
had
with
lobbed
trouble.
it right in the outlane.
Yeah.
All right, it's now on the right ramp.
Right ramp. Okay. Hold on. That one's hard to do when it's on the run like that.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta try to stop the thing. There you go. Oh, had it.
Godzilla's spikes are starting to grow.
I shouldn't have nudged that. Damn it. Ah. All right, that was a good run on that one. Ah.
Firewing, yeah, I mean, I don't have it, our virtual cab is not hooked to the internet because I don't want Windows breaking everything. But basically, if you want to install a new game on it, you basically got to install the VPX and get everything working, plus a front end for it so you can select the games. But you basically need the table, the ROM, the back glass, and the wheel art to do that. And you can download them. There's a couple of different forums out there. There's VP Universe and VP Forums that where people are posting all those tables, and ROMs, and other things.
This is
Right.
the Stern Radio Network reporting live from Tokyo.
Ah. Well,
Godzilla has been spotted again.
not bad for ball 3.
Yeah.
I managed to plot a near 1 billion game there.
We have
And a lot of different modes there. I was quite pleased with that.
Kaiju battle ready.
We're ready for Gary's magic now. The magic touch.
Yeah, no, it's not impossible. You know, if there is a VPin Hub, is a Discord channel dedicated to the virtual pinball stuff. Give that a join, and there'll be lots of how-to guides on how to load up all the different kinds of VP software as well, and build cabs and all sorts of other good resources. So, if you want to get into the hobby world of VPins, or just to play the games, that's the best place to go to.
Yeah, I mean, great community in general. Also, a lot of folks are fairly helpful, and like you said, there's a lot of resources out there, so it's a lot easier to...
And you can run like visual pinball. You can run just on a regular computer. You don't need a cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on! Oh.
It'll take a little time to warm up.
Yeah.
We are tallying up the damage.
Tallying up the damage to my ego.
You feel good about that, do you?
All right, that was my one ball multi-ball or one ball warm-up.
I think the thing that's also really nice about the V10 stuff in general is being able to just have access to the machines. Because, you know, I don't know about you guys, but this is kind of an expensive hobby, whether you're here nor there. And you're not going to be able to own, 500 pins or whatnot, or even have a chance to play them all for the most part.
A lot of them you won't find on location because they're private collectors.
Right, exactly.
There we
So
go.
it's very accessible.
If you do not obey these orders, we will
Yeah.
unleash monsters.
I mean, that's what we've got. Is I built an actual wide body pin, and I've got a large format 4K monitor in there for ours. So ours is a full stand-up. We haven't played it on stream in a year at least.
Yeah,
I need to
for a
update the
while.
software.
Yeah, well, at some point we'll be able to do it because we do want to go back and play those games again. I miss the virtual pin. That's the only way you'll be able to see most games before DMDs. Yeah, for sure, higher peanut. And the other thing too is it's almost like it's game preservation because there are so many games that are from the classic era that they're just not in good nick, and you'll never know if you're going to find one that's in the right amount of nick that you want it to be in.
Or just even on location.
Or playable, yeah, or just on location.
So many of them that are in limited volumes are just not even available to the public to play except for certain locations. So dot matrix display,
Yes.
yeah.
So since tomorrow's a holiday and we're all watching Rick and Morty tonight, yeah, that is the plan. We did a lot of watching Indianapolis 500, or at least I did anyway.
Yeah, I was working on some animation stuff.
Yeah, so I was kind of watching while editing. It's been a rather interesting weekend, to say the least, for at least entertainment.
Time
Right.
is running out for the human race.
You slept through Monaco? Yeah, we actually watched a little bit of the Monaco this morning. It's always a fun track to watch because, people are going to bite it because the corners are so tight and the track is so skinny. And it was more fun to watch the Indianapolis 500 race for people biting it, basically. Thankfully, no one got seriously injured at all today that I know of.
Yeah. Today I was setting up, while Ed was doing some video editing, I was setting up animation I'm animating chapter 1 of my book.
Yes. To get it rolling, not just for our machine, but for promotion.
Oh!
Oh, no. Yeah, we want to get some new promotional material out. We're kind of working on the last little bits of that.
Astronomical.
And it is astronomical. Thank you, narrator. Fox and their sport channels are replaying the Indy 500. Oh, you know what's funny, Firewing? I found it on Twitch.
Yeah.
We don't have Fox Sports or some whatever, cable or streaming app only thing, which I think that was the first time that happened with Indianapolis 500. They've always broadcast that on television. But as far as I can tell, they didn't this time. So someone on Twitch was like, "Screw that! That's stupid," and shared it with everybody.
Yeah. They didn't get taken down either.
Nope.
So
I was waiting for it to get taken down, and it didn't. And they stayed up the whole race.
they
So-
did. They did have the volume down relatively low on
Yeah,
the
they
stream,
did.
which is probably one of the reasons why they did that.
But yeah, just looked up sports, did some scrolling at the right time, and there it was. So I was like, all right, cool. Solved that problem. It was on the regular Fox channel tonight. Oh, I didn't know that. That's funny. Or at least they, I guess, rebroadcast it, but it's not the same, you know what I mean? You always want to see something like that live. Any sport I want to watch, it has to be live. It's not the same otherwise. Maybe I'm spoiled.
Oh,
It was a rather eventful night of racing, though. There were all kinds of
of
pileups
accidents.
and things. Although there were a lot of stops and starts, like a lot of
No!
times where
Damn
where they just start the green flag and then look, yellow flag. We just went one corner around the oval, and now we have to stop the race again.
but it is one of the more dangerous like racing events actually.
Yeah, I know. I can see why. You saw it live, Red Lancer, but then again, I am in the indie TV market. Yeah, that would make the most sense. Yeah.
Yeah, is there anybody that's in the indie TV market that doesn't watch it? You know,
Yeah.
it's like probably constitutionally required by the city to watch
Yeah,
it.
the whole city would be up in arms if there was a blockout for like that channel or whatever.
If I wasn't seeing it with
Which has happened on some local games, like albeit different sports. I think it happened with baseball and football and
Football every now and then, people are like, I can't watch my local game.
yeah. So you know, cable companies back then really had a monopoly on that. Indy 500 around the oval to the left. Yep. It actually happened a few years ago. The race was in danger of being blacked out locally. Oh, God. So it almost did happen. Wow. Oh, nice save, Gary. Yeah, that's no bueno. No good. And then the Lewis guy, the one that was trying to do both races again this year, like the Coca-Cola 500 and the Indy 500 in the same night, he ended up crashing. So, well, at least I go to the race, the other race a little quicker now.
No!
Oh, extra ball though. You have one danger now.
there seems to be some sort
Oh,
of shield.
that was a good trick shot there. Tank attack, multi-ball lids, shoot the scoop.
Shoot the scoop! And I've got almost all my Rampage letters.
All right, here we go.
Godzilla has been thrown into a rage.
Look, the shield is down.
Almost.
That was a good bounce back at least.
Anguirus
Joins the battle. I
Godzilla
get Anguirus.
more powerful.
That's like the turkey duck. I nearly said turkey derby. It's like the
Dirty.
It's like the Kentucky Derby. The Louisville, it's a 2-week party for 2 days of racing, yet only 2 minutes is shown nationally. Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah, well, in general, that's true, yeah. It is kind of, it's weird. I haven't even thought about that, because it hasn't been as, I guess, important as it is. Like, people talked about it a lot more in the 80s and 90s and that sort of thing about the Kentucky Derby. Nowadays, it's, I guess, passe. I don't really know.
Horse racing isn't as much of a thing anymore.
Right. Maybe that's all it is then. But at the end of the day, it is only down to 2 minutes. You know?
Ooh, I saved it.
Sort of like going to like an amusement park and you wait in line for 2.5 hours for just like 2 minutes of thrills, you know. Oh.
Ooh, I at least got the last tank.
And the party is hellacious.
No!
Oh, jeez.
Hellacious.
How's it going, Boots? We had a party in here just now. The ball drained.
We will return after these
Oh,
messages.
they're having a
from
party in the gutter. Bunch of bums.
Yeah, you sewer rats.
Hey, they got little bottles of wine covered in paper bags down there. Get back out. Get to work. Yeah, lazy bums.
Yeah. If it was only so simple. Ugh. It's going. You're watching The Amazing Race. Oh, nice. I haven't watched that show in quite some time. It's fun though. I had a season or two of it with some, interest with it. It's hard to get back into a lot of the reality television shows that seemingly never die. Like Big Brother's a good example. I don't know how that show is still on the air, but it still draws an audience after all this time. It's crazy. I guess drama is the cool part of it all. Might have met the pinball Amazing Race tourney from earlier. Yeah. Ah, okay, so that's what you're talking about. The pinball race in Ohio. Got it, okay.
Oh,
That makes a little more sense in the context of everything going on.
Godzilla's heat rays building.
Yeah, that's probably all it is, Hyrupina. It's just so cheap to produce. And you get a high return. Hey, Dirty Pool Pinball, how's it going?
Godzilla's heat rays.
what's up, dude?
We're doing all right. We were sharing folks our impressions of Dune Pinball, which we got to play at a local arcade yesterday. It's pretty good. Overall consensus is it's not our game, but it's done an excellent job on what it accomplishes so far from what we've seen. I'm not sure how good the code is now, but they're going to change that, and that's fine. That's kind of the minor concern. Oh, you've got yours. Okay. It's very bare bones. Oh, okay. I don't know why I keep forgetting that you got that pin, but here, since you're talking about it, let the fine folks know about it. I'm going to give you a shout out so that everyone out there can not only watch Dune Pinball, can watch King Kong Pinball.
Yeah, he's dropped some coins. Got 2 of the latest machines.
And he's a fun guy. So make sure you follow him. High production value as well. Been talking to David from Barrels of Fun. He says that there's 4 more modes, but they're stuck in approval with the studio. I'm an idiot. Oh. Well, I guess it all is up for interpretation. I consider myself an idiot.
Did you also get a D&D not too long ago, too?
3, 2,
Well, he sold that, didn't he?
I
think he said that he sold it. I don't know if that
okay.
was towards Dune, but
Laser cannon ready.
yeah. I can co-sign that. Pat is extremely handsome lad. Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, you didn't like it. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that, and I thought, I completely understand where you're coming from, because it is not. It's a very different game, and I'm still getting better at it. But I want to get better at it. Oh, that was a good nudge. Holy crap!
well, worth it.
Your audio board. Oh, it did die. Mm-hmm. So my DVD is parts. I'm swapping out the board. Oh.
Did you have a D&D LE? Because that doesn't have a different soundboard.
I'm sorry that happened
Yeah.
to you, man. That sucks. No, it's compatible.
Oh. 'Cause I thought that the LEs, at least like the Rush Arrows, the LEs got a better amplifier with the.
bridge attack multi-ball.
It's all good. Stern is replacing it. It's just got to wait. Okay,
Oh,
well, that's
okay.
good. That's good. Kind of an annoying thing, but at least we got good customer service with Stern. I don't think we've ever had any complaints on our end here.
No, we never had an audio board problem.
Right, well, there's that too, I suppose. But yeah, from our experiences with other things. So you're liking Bond more than Dungeons and Dragons DPP? You love Bond? You know, I've grown to like Bond. I used to not like it at all at first, and it grew on me. I think maybe because I played other games and decided I didn't like them, and then it just came back to Bond or something. I don't know. Or maybe I just can only take it in small doses. It's a main whiteboard amplifier is built in. Both Y games are LE because I'm idiotic.
Oh, okay. He's like Derek Bierry from Vice Grip Garage. I am an idiot. Don't do anything I say. Yeah.
This is for entertainment purposes only. Don't take anything I do
too seriously or something like that. That's his disclaimer on his YouTube channel.
Right. How does the board already clap on it? Very good question, Firewing. How does it? And I guess the only thing I can say is, like humans, parts aren't perfect. They will crap out.
Yeah, electronics in particular sometimes have what they call infant life mortality problems. Something tests fine, but then you get a little stress on it, it dies. So
something as simple as that, yeah.
Yeah, it also could be maybe they put some lower cost items, or the vendor used a bad batch of like transistors or something. That has happened on different games.
One, yeah. I read online it's been hit or miss, just certain things. It says 30 minutes. Okay. Huh. Quality control. Holy crap, that's double danger. Yeah, sometimes it's tricky to have that to get that balance to work out too, you know.
Well,
yeah, it's easy to just pop off the SD card out and swap the board. Well, that's good, dirty pinball. Dirty pool pinball. Not just dirty
pinball.
Dirty pinball.
Oh, he's so dirty.
Yeah. I mean, that could be channel B, but I figure you only have channel A, and that's dirty pool pinball. Uh-oh. Speaking of dirty. Oh, look at that. Like he planned it. Like Pat planned it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the 50 bits.
Well, I couldn't nudge. That one would have been one where I would have nudged it and it would have worked.
Right.
But I had double danger.
Yeah.
So. The cursed call out,
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a mixed blessing, right? Like, I love the support. And
we ought to up the value of that. So at least if it's going to cause us to drain, at least we get more money out of it.
Yeah, that's a nice thing about the warranty for sure. Drain those balls.
This is a special report.
Now I got the AC/DC song in my head.
Godzilla has returned.
Oh, Flick Lives, thank you so much for the follow. All right. Here we go. That was a nice little bounce. Too bad I didn't really count anything of consequence. Oh, thank you. 100 bits. Holy crap.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for that, Dirty Pool Pinball. Definitely appreciate the support. And then some. All right, here we go. Oh, no.
By the way, that clip,
The what?
the clip of the cat hitting the piano, that's from Rock Dog.
Oh, yeah. Rock Dog.
And that character is voiced by Eddie Izzard, British comedian.
Do we know him from any other role? Oh.
He's played a variety of things. Mostly he's a comedian. And he dresses in drag and things like that.
Oh, yeah?
We can't tell what's happened yet.
Huh, cool.
We'll send a report
He does
as soon as we
it
know.
to be controversial.
Oh, but he's still like a friend of like the community and stuff, right?
Eddie Izzard?
Right?
I don't know.
okay.
He's a comedian, so
Okay.
yeah. But yeah, a lot of his comedy acts are in drag. So.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it was conservative or what the hell.
Oh,
Or not.
I doubt he is.
I don't know. I mean, people who are comedians do weird things for weird reasons. Oh. Oh, wow. Speaking of weird, zero gravity, man.
Caught on the edge of that.
Shoot the scoop.
It's almost like it magnetized.
Oh,
I'm going to restart that one.
The damage to the city.
Well, the damage to my ball apparently happened when it magnetized on the stupid switch.
I don't think it was magnetized. I think it's just sitting on the gap.
Oh, okay. That's kind of weird that it just decided, I'm going to go ahead
It's done
and
that
do it.
before.
Okay. I don't remember.
Godzilla has been spotted in Earth.
How long ago? Oh, you know, a few months ago. Probably has. And that's okay.
Oh, Lynn bought a couple of switch protectors to stop that from happening on their Godzilla.
Oh, yeah? They've never really been a big problem for ours, though, fortunately.
Yeah, it happens every once in a blue moon.
Yeah. I guess it depends on, I don't know, the machine itself. Sometimes that's all it takes, you know? Oh, okay, good.
Great building.
Oh, I hate this so much. We're gonna play through
Yeah,
this
yeah. I mean,
ball.
those switches. There's a milled out hole, and then the switch wire goes up through it. But where the switch wire comes down and the hole is, there is a gap because it's a curved wire. Where the ball, if it happens to be slow enough, it can actually stop between the edge of the wood and rest on the metal wire. And it, like I said, it happens once in a blue moon where the ball is going slow enough to do that.
There we go.
We are prepared to unleash monsters.
Where did you get those? Did you just order them from like Pinball Life or just some other mod shop on Pinside?
Choose your battle.
Choose your battle and Paris.
Oh, Pinball Life? Okay. Yeah, I guess next time I order some parts, I throw those in.
Our electronic computers will monitor your cooperation. That is all.
Oh. I have to do it again. Okay. Uh-oh, this is not a good news. Okay, good. There we're good.
Hear me, Garrett.
There we good.
Oh,
You know, to be fair, I brought that upon
look
myself.
yourself, yeah.
Like that was just
That wasn't the game being unfair.
that was kind of lazy gameplay. All right, I'm gonna mulligan one more time because this is not a great start. I find it so irritating. All right.
Okay, Mr. St. Cloud.
Yeah, I don't know.
It appears we
Not sure where that came from, but you know.
you all won.
Yes, Billy Quiz Boy.
Right.
Mesa online.
Quiz boy.
So what is your special power? I have a lot of money.
Right. Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
sakes, dude. Come on, man. You're killing me, Smalls.
Robot version of Godzilla.
Almost made it.
This just in. Godzilla has returned.
Come on. There we go.
To the people of the earth,
All right, we're gonna.
aliens lay claim
Ah. There we go. Secret combo. That's what I was trying to do.
to place the earth under our absolute control and be governed as our colony.
Flail, 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 flail.
Ready.
There we go. Oh, that backspin though. Oh.
you got a secret combo.
Yeah, that was a weird way to get that.
Oh,
I can't win.
you can't win.
I
no.
was doing great little recoveries here and there, pretty expert level stuff, if I do say so myself. Give myself a little pat, and here comes this weird random hit on the stupid salsa.
The pop got him.
All right. Oh, there we go. That's one way of getting in there.
Pick your fight.
Are you gonna pick your fight?
I'm gonna pick it with a user.
So left
one.
ramp, right ramp, left ramp, right ramp,
Yeah.
left ramp, right ramp.
And then up, up, down, down.
No, no, this one specifically you just keep doing left and right ramp.
Okay.
This is not a Konami code.
Okay.
That is not a
No,
left
it's
ramp.
not. Can this ball please go to my... Thank you. All
There
right.
you go. I always like the Gigan mode. If you get that rhythm going, it feels really good to take out Gigan fast.
Yeah. Oh, no. It's all going wrong.
Another direct hit to the ridge. Godzilla swatting that jet out of the sky.
There we go.
There is massive destruction everywhere. Godzilla is heading this way.
Oh, I saw that coming. He's like,
Oh, that's always the worst, too. Watching your life end in slow motion.
Oh no! It's in the only.
All right. There we go.
Hopefully something good can come from all
You like
this
Gigan more than
destruction.
premium? On the premium where you can... Oh,
loop
yeah.
the right ramp all day. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, I like the Pro because of the whole omitting the train thing. You know, the whole train set that's on the premium on Godzilla.
Oh, well,
building.
the building. And
Whatever the hell it is,
yeah.
I don't know what it is anymore because I
Yeah,
don't have it.
the train's on
That's
King Kong.
Thank
Yeah,
you. Yeah, sorry.
he keeps thinking Godzilla versus Kong. Yeah.
Well, you kept calling it Godzilla. I wouldn't
I
read
know.
that video. So there. No, I'm just kidding.
Triple jackpot.
Oh. There we go. Hello. And back we go again. And to and fro we go. Oh. That was a crappy, almost crappy bounce.
Godzilla is headed towards
Hello.
the power lines. This just in, triple jackpot. Godzilla seems quite ready to attack.
Oh. Ah. Oh, damn it. Oh well. All right. Oh crud, that was not a good idea. Oh, that would have been perfect if it fell in there like that. There we go, that worked.
All right.
Has been dispatched to
Hedorah.
It seems Godzilla is powering up.
15 million points or skill shot multiplier.
Seems a lot more advantageous to do the skill shot multiplier. Go. Here we
Staying
go.
in Tokyo. Got to finish the city.
God, those eyes are so creepy on that version right
Yeah,
there.
they're like
So
they're
bizarre.
the good ones that got it's got like a lazy eye.
That one always disturbs me. I don't like looking at that particular Godzilla. Whatever era you're from there, buddy. Or whatever angle you're at.
Godzilla snapped those cables like
Okay, that was a good nudge. Do.
Godzilla Godzilla's heat ray is building.
Ooh, yeah, that was a good one, wasn't it? Oops. Oh, why am I missing my shots?
I mean, Firewing, I don't know if there was anything that had like the turrets that moved like it. There's been other ones like Circus of Voltaire.
Oh, for crying out loud.
The Ringmaster's on a spring, so he moves around. Oh,
It's Mecha Godzilla.
Shit. I get to watch Mega Godzilla do nothing. I hope that was ball 2. Okay, enough. God. I drained the ball. It's sitting there forever and ever on this screen.
I was going through all the achievements.
The
All right.
destruction has subsided.
That was so unsatisfying. All right. Take it home, Gary. You got this. Oh well, I got one good game out of me tonight, I guess, so that's all we're going to get.
Reports that Godzilla has reappeared nearby.
Old Adventures has an angry arm hole. Was there another game like Medieval Madness that had object? Oh, that's what we're talking about. That
Yeah.
exploded like the turrets. Okay. I don't remember that either. It's weird.
I can't. I mean, there hasn't been something with that mechanism, so
Yeah. What? Going back to King Kong, it's kind of weird that there's tech and an opportunity to make Kong hit the glass with his arm as a character in a pinball machine. It just seems to invite a lot of pain that could potentially happen. I don't know.
as long as their glass isn't too weak.
Maybe that's all there is to it. Because you could easily amp that arm up, mod it somehow, and be like, yeah, this is the most metal.
A metal arm instead of a plastic arm.
Yeah.
That would be bad.
Right. Oh my goodness. Game Club Central coming in with the raid. Thank you so much.
Welcome in.
Everybody. Let me give you a shout out so the fine folks who know where to find you and why we should find you and watch your stream. And thank you for the 100 bits. Really appreciate
Damn it.
that. This is what Gary feels right now, this very moment. That was well timed. Thanks again. What game were you playing over there?
We can't tell what's happened yet.
Oh, okay. World Poker Tour. Fun machine. I don't know. Is that the first?
It's a Stern one. It's one of the early Stern ones.
Yeah, so we have played that one. It's a fun pin. I like that one too, honestly. Dirty Pool says, for how hard I've hit a ball under the glass from it popping up, I don't think it's going to break the glass. I'm more worried about it.
Yeah.
Overheating and not working like a very Stern man.
True.
Yeah.
Probably not on Kong.
No.
But I will say this: we had a friend of ours that used to own an Apollo 13, and he went through 3 sheets of glass because the 13-ball multi-ball broke the glass. He ended up getting rid of the machine because of that.
Well, as it turns out, if you hit, I'm sure it was like several balls hitting it several times, and then after a while, it's just going to weaken it. It is pretty wild, though, yeah. I don't know how many machines out there have the, distinction of being kind of a hazardous for your health game kind of thing. Just end up cutting yourself on all the glass. Oh, it's Stern 2008. Okay, I forgot what year it was for World Poker Tour. Right. Well, that's what made me want to play the game, because that's the lore, right? You want to play a game that has a 13-ball multi-ball in it. I managed to get it to do the mode, which is also kind of a challenge in and of itself for a lot of folks. And I'll never forget when I got that 13-ball multi-ball, like, guys around me were like looking, going, "Oh, you made it do the thing," So it's always fun to see that and to try it out at least once in your life. You got to try a 13-ball multi-ball once in your life.
Staying in Tokyo.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that, Firewing. Isn't it the best fun ever? Especially when you get really good at juggling 3-ball multi-ball and then you work your way up and so forth.
There is no juggling at 13-ball multi-ball, though.
But you could pretend. You could
pretend.
You could at least feel confident that I'm good with juggling 3-ball multi-ball, even 4-ball multi-ball. So at least I feel confident that I can pretend with confidence. How's that?
I pretend that I even hit one shot in the 13-ball multi-ball. Ooh, that almost airballed from the outside.
Yeah, that was a good save there. What is the average thickness of pinball glass? Oh yeah, it's about 1/4 inch. Yeah, $130 worth of pinballs to replace for the 13-ball multi. Yeah. There's also a lot of times when if you have a game that has a magnet that's involved in some way, like especially Rush, you have to end up kind of either A, demagnetizing the balls, or B, just flat out get new ones, because then the balls just get stuck on things and simply don't behave the way they're supposed to anymore.
Well, yeah, you have to replace the balls. There isn't really a good way to demagnetize them in any cost-effective thing. By the time they also magnetize, you probably want to replace them anyway.
Well, yeah. Oh, you from Tokyo.
Oh,
How many balls got stuck in the 13-ball multi-ball? Probably
I'm
too
sure
many.
a ton. They're probably
sure.
airballing all over random.
Oh, I'm
heck.
sure. I'm sure there's like I'd venture to say there's probably games out there that have like tons and sheets of plastic. I remember seeing that for like the Pirates of the Caribbean pin. That one had a bunch of plastic all over the place because it must have just always airballed. So these deflectors were placed in by a lot of operators to try to prevent that. If your game is ejecting 2 balls and you don't know why, it's probably because it's magnetized.
Yeah.
That is a good reminder for that, yes. And that's happened occasionally on Alien of all games.
Alien is really sensitive to magnetized balls in the trough.
Yeah.
Because they will stick together and then they won't seat in where the game loses track of them.
Right, and then next thing you know, there's 2 balls. Or they just lose track of it to begin with. What happens on Ghostbusters, I believe it. It just eats through new balls.
Yeah, make sure you
Yeah.
use the carbon steel balls, like Polaris ball, I think, is from Ball Baron. Or I buy like a pack of 50 of them and then replace.
Lynn, I want to see someone load an Apollo 13 with a complete load of power balls. I want to see that too. That would be amazing.
The game might be so uncontrollable you'll never get to that 13-ball multi-ball, though.
Oh, that's got to be one of those, like, someone needs to create...
Challenge accepted.
I was going to say, someone needs to create a...
No!
Like, I don't know how familiar you guys are to the How Ridiculous YouTube channel where they do random weird, like, almost Mythbusters, like, things all the time. Like, here, let's get a bunch of helicopter blades and throw shit at it and see what happens, right? So we should do that with, like, a pinball version of How Ridiculous and get 13 power balls, you know, into a Apollo 13 machine. That would be entertainment. I'd watch that channel. That's such a good idea. It is. We've done it before on Total Nuclear Annihilation. We ended up...
It's virtually uncontrollable when it's all power balls.
Yeah, we've done it a couple times with all para.
All power
balls. I can see the Ghostbusters Magna slings destroying balls, yeah. You can do it on Apollo. The 13 ball is a rollover feature.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. All right. Like,
Yes, you can use power balls in any game as long as there's no heavy magnet use.
right.
Because otherwise you miss those features.
I highly recommend anyone trying that out, especially if you have like a 90s game. A lot of those 90s games don't really need magnet stuff. And you just plug those puppies in and have fun. That and do it without a tilt bomb. Playing pinball without a tilt bomb is very nice and liberating. I think liberating is the right word.
Oh, it went right down the middle.
That would be an expensive pinball loud out with all those power balls. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're not cheap either. Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be worth it though. I mean, it's not mine. Yeah.
It's like,
not
I'm
saying-
not paying for the games. Gary is.
No, I was gonna say I want to watch the How Ridiculous guys go try it
Oh.
out, you know, or something like that. Someone that does the equivalent of it. $30 a pop. Oh, they're that expensive?
Yeah, they're
Oh.
really pretty pricey.
Huh. What are they made of? Liquid gold?
Wouldn't believe
Ceramic?
I wasn't
I know.
seeing it with my own eyes. A giant robot.
I'm sure someone's come up with the idea of
A monster has been
14 karat
dispatched
gold
to New York.
balls in a pinball
One
machine.
can only imagine.
All right, what do you got, Gary? New York?
Godzilla could
New York.
unleash in another city.
Let's see what his bonus
We are
is.
tallying up the damage done to the city thus far.
Not great, but yeah.
Well, you know, better than not. A
But,
bonus.
oh yeah, but that's always why I completely missed the flipper actually.
Wow.
I got lucky and grazed it just enough.
Glad that you grazed it enough.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. This, speaking of grazing, I knew that was going to happen. Let's see. I have a Twilight Zone says 30 pull pinball, but I guess I could just invest that it's like I'm backing up 30 potential Twilight Zone ball breaks. Yeah, there you go. You'll play it enough times to know that you'll eventually use them all up, right? Yeah.
Has been dispatched
Since it
to
doesn't
New York.
self-level, and they brushed on some mini wax polyurethane after the triple thick dried.
Destruction jackpot is lit. Take cover in 3.
Oh, weird.
2,
Hey.
1.
That sounds kind of. Oh no, Lynn. You know. That was a good save. Right, there's a reaction on a ruined surface finish. Yeah, and we're not trying to do patina on a pinball machine, mind you. I don't think there is
Man.
such a thing as that.
You can, when people do stuff with brushes,
Yeah.
I just think about like, oh my God, you can actually go buy a pretty decent, like, spray gun at Harbor Freight and compressor. Why would anybody brush a finish on like that? You can, hell,
Yeah.
just find your auto supply place. They make catalyzed clear coat in spray cans. It's just got a little valve in the bottom to put the catalyst in it.
Right.
That, oh my God, it's like,
You pretty much almost. Well, you got them all back though.
well,
Oh well, almost
thanks,
all
Ed.
back.
Oh, that one right down the middle.
Oh, a ball added though. Okay, I got a link, so we'll see what the atrocity is here.
This just in. Triple jackpot.
It looks like mold. Like there's literal mold all over the playfield, Gary. It's really gross.
Let's keep it up. I'll look at it.
Yeah, I'll leave it up here for you. A $2,000 project ruined by trying to save $20 on tools.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
The shield is getting weaker.
Godzilla has been
So they may not go where you expect them to. Oh, yeah. The weight is what really makes things a lot different, and not only on how the ball reacts to things that are designed for balls that are 20% heavier, but you're also running into like the risk of other things that could.
No!
Oh, you nuts it out.
No,
Oh,
I
ball
nudged it.
save.
I nudged it before, but
Oh.
then it nudged itself again.
Oh. All right. Oh, you almost got it back. They have different friction too. Yeah, I forgot about
Whoa!
that. Too dangerous.
That was dumb. Ball
Yeah.
save was still on.
All right, there you go. Oh, you have to hit center now.
No!
Ball save.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like a broken record. A lot easier to tell yourself that than actually playing the game and remembering not to do stuff like that. I'm still having a really hard time hitting the shield button on D&D, and I don't know. I'm hoping one day that I'll have that habit of actually doing that when I'm supposed to. but then I'm scared I'm going to carry it over to the next game.
Maybe once you do that, you'll like D&D better.
Yeah, I probably just have to give up to the fact that D&D does not play like anything else, so I have to approach it entirely differently.
It's D&D is more my style of play game, just like Alien.
Yes, so I have to learn from this machine. It's my homework assignment. We're in the University of Wild Dog Arcade Pinball here. I have to graduate with honors and also learn how to dead flip.
Yeah, that game rewards dead flipping.
Yes.
Yeah, because you need it on a specific flipper. Whoops.
Whoa.
I did that wrong.
And paid for it.
I paid. It was like I grazed the button and it flipped the second button.
Oh.
I was like,
The damage to the city is
And
astronomical.
it was impossible to get the Powerball as a
yes,
starting ball. Yes.
yeah. It's a random circulation. What ends up happening though on games on location is that Powerball ends up in the gumball machine.
The other screen. Here we go.
Right. All right.
All
Well,
right.
thanks everybody for coming by tonight. Thanks for enjoying your Sunday before Memorial Day with us.
Yeah.
We're going to be back, we'll be back on Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. playing another one of our games. Watch us on our social media. We are Wild Dog Arcade on Blue Sky, Instagram, and on Threads. We let everybody know midday usually what game we're playing, or if we've got new videos and stuff coming out. We also have a whole bunch of videos we put out recently on our YouTube channel, so
Yeah.
definitely give our
Check it
catalog of videos a watch. If you're looking for some, we did one literally yesterday from the Dune game. So
Yeah, we went to Ulick, played Dune. It was a fun pin. I want to play. I definitely want to play Dune again at some point. So I do want to come back and play it.
especially as they bake the code out better, it'll be hopefully improve along with it. So
Yeah, I'm definitely open for that. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. If you want to watch that, definitely check out our YouTube channel. All right, I'm still trying to figure out
where to
who
go.
to go
where
to.
are we gonna go up to play some pinball?
All right, Pinball Mafia. We're gonna give
right.
you guys a raid here. I didn't even check what they're playing on here. They're on a weird little.
Are they still doing the
Bubble.
wrong? The wrong?
It's like the wrong pinball category. It's hard
Yeah.
to explain.
I sent,
Anyway,
I sent
oh,
one
you
of the
did?
guys a message, but
Did they?
he never got back to me.
Oh, okay.
He must not participate in Discord much.
Anyway, they're doing. Yeah, that's okay. Anyway, they're doing Pulp Fiction LE. Pulp Fiction's a fun game too.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Did you tend to put most new vids on Discord also? Yes, we put a link
Well,
up
we put
on
a
Discord.
link to Discord, which then takes you to our YouTube. Discord's not a great place to put long length videos because they only really want small stuff.
Yeah.
So anything long goes on YouTube, but we just put the links in there. So
Yeah.
if you're watching our Discord, you'll see the notification in our announcements channel that says, "Hey,
That
there's a
it's
new
there.
video up on
Exactly.
YouTube."
Exactly. Oh, of course, Sturdy Pool
Yep.
Pinball, you are welcome. And everyone else out there, thanks so much for lurking or otherwise. Chatters all amongst us. We love pinball. You love pinball. You got to play pinball.
All right.
See you next time.
Alrighty.
Bye. We all love pinball here.